Guys, so today I'm gonna be talking about I'm not gonna be talking about the gameplay a lot today, but I'm gonna be talking about MLB 12, the show, because I think that game needs a lot of improvement. Like, not gameplay, but other than gameplay, it needs a lot more improvement from, yeah, like outside of gameplay and stuff like that. Like like when you have your contracts. This is one wish list that I'm gonna put on my wish list. One thing I want to put on my wish list, and that is like when you know how you sign a contract with a team, you sign a contract with a team, and then you don't do nothing with your money. So they should make something like, I know NBA 11 and NBA 2K11, they have that you could, I think you could drive you could drive in a car to the stadium and stuff like that. And I don't know, I think you have your own house and all that stuff. They should do that. They should really do that in MLB. And they should do it in MLB. And with the money that you earn from your contract, you could be able to like buy cars or buy furniture for your house, or even buy a house, or buy stuff for your car and stuff like that. That's a thought. Also, another thing is the top 100 prospect list for the upcoming minor leaguers. They should really have the top 100 prospect list. That would be a big help for a lot of teams, and also me. It'll be a big help for me. Also, they should have in-season contract extensions and manager hiring and firing during the season too, because sometimes my managers, I just want to fire them because they suck, but I obviously can't do that. Also, they should do like how MLB 2K is, like their commentaries and their presentations update daily, I guess. I don't know, because I don't have 2K because the graphics suck. That's the thing. That's it. And also, like, before game presentations and after game, and they should make so our players could do interviews and stuff like that. And road to the show, like I said, with the contract, the money we earn, we could buy cars, drive to the stadium. We could walk around the locker room and stuff like that. A lot of games stepped up, like WWE. You could walk around backstage too. They stepped up. All other games stepped up. It's just MLB just slacking right now. But, they really gotta do that. If they do that, man, MLB is gonna be the shit. Cause right now, I mean, the game's the shit, but I mean, like it's I'm not gonna say it's getting boring, but it's just the same thing over and over again. It's fun to have new stuff. Also, new things they should add is like the necklaces, the fighting necklaces, and then tilted calves, and the flat new era hat caps, the fitteds. They should have that. Also, the player cards, they should update. I guess weekly, just like with the new roster updates. They should also update those. Yeah. They should also, like, I've noticed that every year nobody gets inducted to the Hall of Fame. So I don't know if that's like a glitch or something. Something's wrong with there. Also, a big thing that I know a lot of people really want is create a stadium mode, and I really want that mode too, because it'll help. Like, if you want to create your own franchise from scratch, there you go. That period right there. Create your own franchise from scratch. That's exactly what we need. And if you could, that will make the game 100% more funner. Yeah, I know, funner. But the thing I mostly personally want the most is like, you to drive around, to go to the stadium, a lot of off-field stuff. Also, I really want to do interviews and stuff like that, like how the people like from MLB Network, they ask us questions and all that stuff like that. And also, we could guest star on their show. They just need to make it more realistic. off of baseball, because right now their baseball games are just amazing. It's just the features they need to add to it off of baseball. You know, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Because it doesn't sound right, but yeah. Let me see. Let me think some other stuff. Past. Oh, our new player card. They should for our player card. We could probably be able to upload our own pictures, pics of us into our player card for our road to the show. That would be pretty good. Oh, yeah, like I was saying about the accessories. Like, you should be able to have name brand stuff, you know, like Nike, and then in the beginning of the game, before the game starts, it could show us warming up. You know, we got our Nike shirts on and stuff like that. What the hell do they call it? The fucking armor shit. I can't think right now, but yeah. But yeah, basically that. And then also a lot of the fighting stuff. I don't know if anybody has the fighting necklaces. You should be able to have that too. And another thing I really want is MLB The Show to work with MLB Network. That would be the best right there, because they could also probably in the game they'll have MLB Network showing. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. And also the presentation, I'm tired of these three guys, man. We just need new freaking people. Or for the Yankees, I love the Yankees announcers, and they really need those guys in there. Or have every team have their own announcer, just like how it is in the bigs, in real life. That would take a really long time to probably make, because then you have to record all their voices, but I think it's worth it, because that's something that we gotta have to make the game more better. Yeah, and yeah, like MLB Tonight weekly shows during the franchise or during a Road to the Show player. That would be amazing. Let me see. But other than those stuff, the game is freaking awesome. I think. I don't really know a lot more other stuff to think about that the game needs improvement on. But other than that, there's a lot of good stuff in the game. Not really new stuff that needs to be. Oh, one thing that I kind of want to see is whenever, like, a lot more trades before the trade deadline. You know, not only that month of the trade deadline, but before, because there's not really a lot of trades around that time. And also, they need to make trades a big deal. Like, in my Road to the Show, if I get traded, I want to see me drive to the airport, go in the airplane, go to wherever the hell I'm going, drive to the stadium, or drive to my house or my apartment, and then put my shit there, and then go to the stadium and meet my coaches and stuff like that. If you guys know you know what I mean. That'd be pretty sick. I know I want that. I don't know if you guys want that, but please like the video if you want that. Like, that's just mad cool right there. Yeah, and they just need to make a lot more big deal about trades, and like, oh, if they do the MLB show, MLB Tonight, stuff like that, if they get a contract with the show, and if they decide to do that, the weekly show on the game, then they should always talk about trades on there a lot too, like, who do you think is going where around the trade deadline? Like, they should discuss who they think is going somewhere, and then who, you know, just like they were doing this year around the trade deadline. They should do that. Like, they were just planning out, like, when the Yankees wanted Ubaldo, they were talking about who the Yankees gotta get rid of in order to get Ubaldo, stuff like that. That's really the only few stuff that we really need in that game. Yeah, there's not really that much we need in that game. And also, they gotta make the minor league games